Hi, everybody. Good morning. Today is Tracing Roots and Telling Tales Tuesdays, a genealogy with Donna, episode 53. And it is when DNA answers questions you didn't even ask. You take a DNA test. You want to know where you come from, what your ethnic background is, what countries your genes are from, where your people came from. So why DNA results can shock even the most seasoned researchers. DNA testing has opened doors that traditional records never could. But sometimes those doors lead to surprises. New relatives, unexpected ethnicities, or connections that don't match the family story. Even experienced genealogists have moments where the DNA results make them pause and rethink what they thought they knew. More than likely, it wasn't part of the family story at all. It got buried somewhere, and that's why it's a surprise. DNA doesn't lie, but it can definitely surprise you. NPEs and unexpected connections. In the genealogy world, you will sometimes hear the term NPE, which is non-parental event or not parent expected. I've heard it as not parent expected. This can include unknown parentage, hidden adoptions, donor conceptions, and affairs that were never spoken about. DNA has connected families that never knew each other existed and sometimes revealed truths families never expected that they would have to face. Managing emotional responses. Discovering unexpected DNA results can bring a wave of emotions: shock, curiosity, excitement, confusion, and even grief. I have a cousin who did not know he was adopted until after his parents had passed away, and he found the paperwork. He had traced with his DNA and asked to find out about the adoption, but it was a closed adoption, and therefore he couldn't do that. But with DNA, he was able to get a little bit more, and then they did open the adoption records because a law had been passed in the state he was born in that adoption papers could be opened, that could be unsealed, and so he was able to find more. The mother, his biological mother, never stated who the father was, and it doesn't appear that the father or family, immediate family, has done a DNA test. But when they do, then he will know for certain. We've narrowed it down to 2 people, so that helps. But when that does, then it will be a connection that he can investigate if he so desires. Everyone processes these discoveries differently. Some people want their answers immediately. Others need time to sit with the information and process, what do I know? How much more do I need to know? How much more do I want to know? And is this going to be a brouhaha when I do? Genealogy isn't just research, it's personal identity. Now, DNA also clarifies versus complicates. This is the deal. Sometimes DNA confirms exactly what the record suggested, but other times it raises questions, more questions than answers. Matches that don't fit the tree, missing expected relations, entire branches that shift direction. DNA is a powerful tool, but it works best alongside records, history, and careful research. If you get a DNA match and it's unknown because somebody didn't do their DNA, then where do you go from there? You know, how do you know even where to look? Look in your neighborhood. That starts it, but that's not always the answer either. So documents such as the census, such as the tax rolls, property title withhold, can help. Now you need to proceed with compassion. When DNA reveals unexpected family connections, kindness matters. Behind every match is a real person with their own story, their own emotion, their own family history. Approaching new relatives with respect, patience, and empathy helps create understanding rather than conflict. making it so they don't have to defend themselves about what happened. That makes a difference. That opens up the door for you rather than having it close in your face, because they don't want to either face or discuss something that makes them not be in the good light. DNA discoveries may uncover truth, but compassion helps us live with it. Now, keep in mind, DNA may reveal the science of our ancestry, but compassion is what helps us navigate the human side of it, because there's always the human side. Anyway, that's the lesson for today. We're at episode 53. We will be at 55 pretty soon, and then on to 60. Goodness sakes, time flies, huh? I am out here in the car in the sunlight because I had a spider at my desk with a laptop, and he was rather large, and he got away. So I have sprayed the office, and I'm not going to go back in there for a while because it turns out I'm allergic to spiders, and I don't want to get blood poisoning. So there's my DNA. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Have a wonderful week, and I hope you're having the spring-like conditions. You take care. See you next week.